good. All right. Anyway, run started. We got the 3-wind punchy combo. I'm taking out the big lightning storm again to try it out kind of thing. It is nice just to throw down while you do your other moves here. You want to get the lengthener, though. Hades, I've heard of that. Copy effects of memory above up to level 1. Leaves a trail of void that lasts 2 seconds and gives you 10 resistance. So all the defensive modifiers I don't really feel like we need. It's pretty hard to make use of. I think this is actually better than it sounds. I'm just going to throw it on the wind combo for now. He thinks. This is... Oh, get some memories for health. Yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah, I've definitely had some really good runs with it now. The bosses still usually take like a little while, but I feel like there's more to explore also. Cast a speedy ice shard triggered on spawn. Would only be good for my wind combo. Don't really like it. If we reach adjacent Lux memory, kind of don't like that either. Speed goes up, damage goes down. I don't think speed helps either of my 2 spells here, so that's pretty bad. Each adjacent Lux memory. Increase cast speed by 10%. I don't really like any of these. Am I comfortable with the puzzles now? Yeah, well, I did the tough ones. Is this a reroll? Because these are terrible. Let's reroll. Speed goes up, size goes down. Cast the spawns randomly around the point of origin. It's so funny, though, on the wind. Or the storm. It's so funny on the storm. It's probably not a good idea, though. What does speed do? It depends, really, is the problem. Ooh, homing is interesting. Duration plus 75% is kind of wild on this, right? Oh no, is that really what I'm doing? Cast speed would go well on the green spell that we have, as well as the crit chance. Duration would be funny. I don't think we need duration, really. Homing doesn't seem good for us here. Okay, so I think we kind of mix it up here between both. Okay, let's go. So here's our... Oh, right, it's kind of random how many you get. Oh, it's kind of far away, though. I think you really want to go Aqua here, because the chill effect is really good. So we can get chill on, like, anything here. Only got 1 cast there. That's bullshit. And I don't really get to control where it goes. That's doubly bullshit. Well, maybe I do a little bit. You get a minimum of 1. What's up, Cal? Would Homie have worked on the storm? I'm not sure about that, actually. Ooh, these are bad. Wish I could roll these. Oh. I guess I'm going to take Bond of Fear for later. It might do something even right now, but I'm not so sure. Cast an arc connecting the spells or triggers above and below that deals some chill. It might kind of do something here. What if I put it over here? Oh, it does put an arc betwixt the 2 spawn points. Interesting. Because the storm stops moving, I think it doesn't really work. The homing, that is. The storm kind of has a particular projectile path, and the game tells it to stop moving after a certain point, right? So I think it actually would not be good, sadly. I think. Okay. Increase aqua damage by 20%. We fight. Okay, we can fix this. And some nice critties. Die, please. Come on. That's not great yet, but don't worry, I'll make it great. I'm gonna make it great. There we go. A little bit of money. Job offer got rescinded and I can't refund my flight. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry, Cal. That sucks. What? So you already had the ticket and everything? Oh my god. That's so rude. At this point, nothing to lose. Ask them to pay for the ticket. No, I don't actually know if you should do that. Yeah, that really sucks. I feel like a horror story like that was that like a friend of mine kind of had many years ago now, like 20 years ago, is the only reason I didn't take an unpaid internship in Washington State because I was so desperate. Something's... yeah. Because I had a friend who got a job offer that seemed like kind of too good to be true, it seemed. He legitimately assumed it was an admin mistake, but had planned to basically move to California for essentially a software job. Bought the tickets, found a place he was going to move into. Luckily, he didn't sign anything. And then they took the offer back, like right before. Bum, 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 dum. I don't know if I like the extra spawns here, huh? What if I give that to the green spell, actually? How do you think that's gonna work? Oh, shit, that's so much better. I think that's better. That's so much work in planning. They gave the offer and then rescinded. They should pay for the ticket. Already had a place to stay. Planned out transportation from place to job and back and a flight and went through a lot of stress trying to decide to move in the first place. It's fucked up, dude. That's pretty fucked up. Unfulfilled desire. On spawn, triggers a fireball, spiraling outwards. Probably take that. Too bad I didn't get any burn. I was kind of hoping for some burn-related jazz here. You can throw that in there. You have 81 bucks. Yeah, now we have kind of like fireballs going everywhere, which is kind of cool, right? 81 bucks isn't really enough for a shop, so I guess I shouldn't go. Do you have any job application horror stories, chat? I don't really have many. Damn, that feels good, huh? I'm gonna go this way. Got pretty lucky. Last year I had an offer paused. Company came back after 6 months asking if I was still interested. I was literally talking compensation with HR before they sent over the paperwork. Next Monday I got a call asking, trying to read and play at the same time. Oh damn, this looks nice, huh? Got a call asking if I was willing to go all in on AI in the role. I said the role wasn't a good match anymore. I moved on. 45% salary increase? Wow. Holy shit. Oh, wait. I just realized I can probably make this better, can't I? Put that there. Something like this. Yeah. Reach Nile memory above. You don't have anything right now. It's the level of a memory above by 1. Don't think that's worth it. I have any Nile memories? I have 2, actually, which is interesting. I guess I'm going to take this for now, but I don't think I'm going to use it very much.
I felt it through my heart.
45% increase. Holy shit. I remember I threatened to leave a job. This is the only reason I eventually became a store manager for the same company. I said I was just going to go work at Starbucks for an extra 45 cents an hour, basically. If something didn't happen with, like, my position quickly. Because I was so desperate for money. Luckily, that ultimatum... I wasn't rude about it. But luckily, that ultimatum made the manager pick up the phone and... Are we seeing the ice? Yeah, we are. It's not great, but... Ooh, 20% chance to get some shields. Luckily, that ultimatum made the store manager pick up the phone and get me transferred in a promotion.
Every watcher had to carve their own path.
Forge. No? We just go for one more rando memory. Closest issue I had was taking off from an hourly job to interview twice for a salary position. They offered me the job and then dragged ass for months sending me paperwork. I ended up accepting a job at a different school that actually sent me a paper offer. Nice. Get boned, people. Those afflicted by chill. Might be okay. Do I not have this? No, I don't. I don't know if I love this arc stuff. Not sure. This damage modifier might not be that good for us. I wonder if we actually just want destructive path here. Wait, can I fit destructive path? I'd have to get rid of the chill. Ooh. Critical chance plus 20% on foes afflicted by chill. Well, we can give this to the lightning storm for now, right? And think about it. It's pretty good, right? What was I gonna say? I felt so bad. The last company I worked for right before I quit for content creation. I worked in what you would call maybe an experimental facility that was trying to... we were kind of doing like a test run to see if this... a different way of doing the business could work. And it was... absolute dog shit. It was terribly thought out. It was terribly planned. Me and a few other people were there to like manage the situation, but the setup was unbelievably inefficient. This is for basically delivering online groceries. It was horrible, but nevertheless, they were dumping money into it. And I was told to hire. Until one day, they called a meeting. And I literally had a group of 3, like, high school students on their training day, their first day of the job. They called everyone down. They said everyone had to show up, including the first dayers. And they said the place was closing down in 1 week. I mean, luckily, this is essentially a minimum wage job or near it. So, in that sense, it probably wasn't that big of a deal for them. But oh, I felt quite bad. Bond of Fear. To level this up? I assume it just increases the damage. Growing Fear, huh? I guess not. What does the level on this look like? It's a little bit more damage. Oh, wait. No, it inflicts more damage on a foe with chill, so I need chill. Can I go back? No, I need chill. Okay, so this actually kind of sucks right now. So I might swap that out and just put this in right now instead or something. Actually, I can put the fire thing here now instead, maybe. That might be better. So this way we get... oh, yeah, look at that. That's sexy. Oh, that looks so cool. I like the way it looks. I should have read the full description in the previous one. Burn, baby. Ow. Something hit me? Maybe. Might have just picked up some shield, actually. Has anyone here had an actual positive experience via, let's say Indeed in particular? I think there's some other apps out there, but my experience was only with Indeed. Oh my god, please die. Boing. Either hiring or firing. Literally never, nope. Hiring or firing. Sorry, not firing. Hiring or, like, if you're the hirer or the hiree. Yeah. Crap, I have no roll for this still. Well, this can apply chill in theory. It requires 3. Do you drop the spiraling rage? This is triggered on hit. Don't really like it. Don't really like most of these also. I wonder what this looks like. Only triggered on hit, though. I have to actually hit an enemy. And then the ice fragments spill out around the foe. Yeah, that's not going to be good for right now. Put that in there for now. Okay. Indeed is ass. I honestly think it is just 100% a trap. It is complete time, energy, and money vampire, both for businesses and the unemployed looking for jobs. It is just a complete waste of time. It is a facade. It is just utterly wasted. They push this idea of it being so simple and so easy, but it just, nothing happens. You get nothing from it. You get literally nothing. Because I remember trying to use Indeed, right? And so you would tell them we're looking for these kinds of people or something like that. We were forced to use Indeed. And so you look at the candidates, they all look fine, right? Well, not all of them, but you know, there's candidates that look fine, right? But as soon as you call them and you tell them, you know, all that paperwork and all those bullshit things you filled out on Indeed, none of that shit matters. I need you to apply directly to our website and waste probably 2 to 3 hours of your time filling out our shit. They just don't want to do it. Yeah, you get flooded with bots. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's real, what's not. It is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Twist of Fate is kind of interesting here. Cast the spawns in a branching pattern. That could be good. Speed minus 50%. Damage go up. That could be good for this if we want. Twist of Fate is interesting here, but I don't know if I want it. Size over lifetime is generally very funny here too, right? Spawn count 0 to 3. Lowers damage. I mean, it's epic. That means it has to be good. I don't think the speed really matters for the Windy Storm, though. So that's why I'm kind of feeling like I want to take this. So I definitely want to do this. Triggers on hit. Okay. Look at that. Okay. You're looking for your first job after uni? What do you put in your LinkedIn? Oh, man. Fuck LinkedIn. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, oh my god. Ooh, that's good. On hit, cast a small void explosion that deals 40 damage. Oh, I want that. Aura damage is increased. No? I think I really want this. To level this up. Right? Really need chill, though. Now the ceiling is 100% potentially, but only potentially. This sounds quite good to me. Let's see, I do have a spare focus point. Okay. I like the cast speed. I like the burn thing. Loose cannon actually seems quite good here to me. But let me take a look. Maybe it's not. Baby, you got it. On hit, cast a small void explosion that deals 40% damage. Yeah, you can kind of see it. I think it's good. Like that. Alright, I might skip loose cannon for that then. Instead we'll put loose cannon over here because it's funny. What does this look like now? You swap it. It's a little bit better, right? Because you can do that now. I mean, it's funny. Doesn't seem great, though. But still love to find a way to apply chill. This isn't really a proper way, it feels to me. You have to give it homing or something, right? Alright, we'll try this. We can always swap it in the middle of combat if we have to. Okay, let's go. Air traffic controller in high demand? Yeah, I heard it's very high. They actually have a retirement age requirement for air traffic controllers. I think you can't... You're not supposed to work at the age of... It might be 56 in particular. Pilots, too, I think they have forced retirement at 65. Which is interesting, right? Ooh, this is going, baby. This looks so good. Okay, let's do that. I can't even see myself, but who cares? It's melting. It's melting. I think I got it. I can't see. It's not fair if I can't see. Supposed to hit you in the feet, bud. Baby. Should have forced retirement for politicians? Yeah. 100%. 100 years ago, they should have had that. Wild to me. It's kind of an interesting thing, and this is getting awfully economical and pseudo-political probably here at this point. I actually can't tell which spell is better right now. But my heart tells me I want to put it here. Because I would love to give this chill still somehow. I think that still does something, kind of. A little bit of something. Should we have a potential forced retirement age as a country? I mean, I can't speak for the world, or I shouldn't. And it probably doesn't even, it doesn't have to be like 65 even, right? And maybe it's just more like a job-by-job basis kind of situation. They tried to raise the mandatory retirement for pilots not that long ago either, because there's a pilot shortage. They wanted to increase the number of years. But the union actually shot it down. I think the worst field, and the one that has the best example of you might want to have a forced retirement age is, ooh. What would you call this field exactly? Academics, you know? Fields of study. Because the young people probably have a hard time getting ahead. But at the same time, is it fair to take away these opportunities, assuming these people are best fit for the job? I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to this at all. It's interesting, though. Hey, Maj. Okay, Bond of Anger is pretty good here, right? Better than this one, since we don't really have chill. Cast the spawns around the point of origin. Spawn count +1. Damage goes down. Freeze duration goes up. You can use this over the chill for now, and maybe we'll find another way to use lay chill. Throw it in here, though, for now, right? Reach Nile memory above. Oh, I thought it could fit. I lie. Swap those. Whoopsie. And swap that also. Whoopsie. Okay. Stupid smoke detectors. Do you say smoke alarms or smoke detectors? No, I don't know what's correct even. Excuse me, fellas. Ooh, damn, the storm's looking so sexy right now. kind of digging it. Sometimes it's hard to pull off. You ain't got the time to cast it kind of situation. Okay. Detectors usually. Smoke alarm is the sound it makes. Usually say detector. Lux damage goes up. Don't think that's going to be... Did I see something down here? I did. Oh, this is the first time I've seen it. Insert a memory in the re-roll slot. Okay. Now, does it still retain the +1 level? Let's find out, shall we? I have a few here we could roll if we want. Like, this isn't great. I think it retains the level. Sick. I got a level 1 bond of anger instead. I don't really want to roll this then. I like the small void explosion. I like the cast speed on this and everything. You could roll the epic. You could roll this thing at $15. This is just a plain old comp. Oh, the Cruel Thorns, unfortunately, is not good. What else you got? What is this? Cast a rolling boulder. Damage 40%. It's triggered on spawn, so it would be good here. It's also triggered on spawn. It spirals out. Which is kind of interesting in its own way. Might recycle it again, or rather roll it again, I think. Bounce +2. How does that work with what we have here, I wonder? Might just throw it in here. Either way. Bounce +2, huh?
Mystralia still bore Master Biafir's legacy.
Yeah, that could really add some variety to the builds. Rolling boulders and size modifiers? Yeah, that'd be cool, right?
What? You're in pain.
Grrr. Dig. Search their memory. So this is all for meta currency, huh? It would be nice. Well, this isn't actually the currency I need the most, probably, but it'd just be nice to unlock more spiels, I think. Technical residential ones are detectors and alarms. Commercial will often have separate detectors and alarms. Oh. Why was one so big? I don't know, but that guy's dead. Who gives a shit? Get smoked, baby. Add to burn, duration +15%. It's pretty good on the storm here again. I think it gets bigger after a bounce. I don't care about this. I don't think I want another one of those. I don't know if I really need the burn. Duration +15%. We can drop the 20% damage, I think. Connects the spells. Okay, hold on. Swap that, maybe? That might actually work out. You could also give it Trail of Fire, but it seems like that's going to be good enough anyway, right? What's up, Slurgly? Need them to bounce on it, not away from it. Yeah, it's a bit tough there. The bounce is not great. Maybe for that, huh? Maybe I should drop it. Because they just don't keep moving. Maybe I should swap. On hit, cast a small void explosion that deals 40% damage. Let me try swapping these two. This lightning spell might actually be what does all the damage. Let me try the bounce on this, because I'm kind of just curious what that looks like. Because the bounce is useless on the storm, I think. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, really. We're forced into a shop. What do we got? Oh, this one's really good because we want some chill. We're probably buying that. Don't need any heals. No, 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 no. Okay. Good thing it's on sale, baby. Damage goes up. Burn. This might not be that good. Wait, this one's not that good. All right, so let's give... Although Pierce is not good. Oh, it's only on foes afflicted by freeze anyways. That's not a big deal. Duration +15%. It stacks up the burn like really fast. Yoink. We need chill if we re-rolled the other chill power. I still think chill is really strong, actually. Some mini bosses will get absolutely cheesed by it, and you can just lock them in place. Like the big spider mini boss. It's gonna sing. My clearing power is a little reduced while I rely on it. Chill static burn. My opinion of static has dropped a lot, and I like burn a lot more now. I think when I started the game out, I really liked static, and I thought it was the bee's knees. But then when I embraced the burn, I don't know, it felt like our like single target damage started to do a lot better. This way we get all three. Look at all the shield we have now, too. Sick. Bro, I said sick. Burn, I just hate the idea that it caps so early, you know what I mean? Hate the storm killed you so many times. You can't see underneath it, right? Oh boy. Might not be the smartest thing to go for. It might also be the funniest. 64 shield. $69 shield. Nice. Hey, buddy. I lost some. Ow, I lost a lot more. Forgot they kind of pop. It is a bit hard to aim here since the positioning is kind of weirdly precise. Okay. Cruel Thorns is back. Bond of Fear is back. I do have a roll. Cast 3 ice fragments around the foe. I don't think I like this generally. Because how do you get it to hit the enemy you're actually hitting? It's not easy. Critical chance plus 20% foes afflicted by chill. It's pretty solid. Overall. I can't tell if the bounce is doing anything here. Bounce plus 2, huh? I think the quote-unquote projectile of this 3-hit wind combo might be too short-lived for the bounce to actually get any effectiveness out of it. So we might want to give something to this in particular. I have focus available either way. There is Bond of Fear. It is back. To apply more damage via the chill. Boom, 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 boom. I don't think these bonds are that good. I'm just going to take the crit chance, I think. I keep trying these bonds because they keep offering them to me, but I'm not certain about them. The storm could follow you. Yeah, I think I had that once too, and I really regretted it because then you really can't see anything, right? Oh, it's too far. Way too far. Why do you keep jumping? Since when do you do that? Freeze, baby, freeze! Okay, we got it. I mean, I took some damage to the little spiders because they're just annoying, but... Come here. +1 focus. Okay.
Every step on the path mattered.
Big relic or more memories. Go for a big relic. Can unlock 1 spell. Oh, almost missed this. You often wind up with like too many memories, huh? Bond of Anxiety. Reach connected arc increases this arc's damage by 10%. Plus 50% size over lifetime is so funny. It is hilarious. Maybe I just try it over the explosion thing. I don't know, though. Explosions are probably not that good because it hits for so little already. So I want the void explosion over this for chance. Maybe I want it over this because I don't think the arc is actually doing much. If I were to guess. Okay, let's go for that. Rip the view? Yeah, a little bit probably. Well, the thing is, I think it's actually potentially not amazing with the thunder spell. Let's see, though. I think it stops growing once it lands, essentially. Once it stops moving. Oh, God. Holy shit, that was close. It's still... I don't know if it's worth the slot. What do you think, chat? It makes it slightly more convenient. But only slightly. It should have been funny. I actually don't have any Lux, but I have some of this other stuff, though. It should have been good. It should have been funny. Connected arcs. We do that now. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. This way. More easy to hit the enemy? Yeah. I wish it kept growing for the whole duration, then that would be insane, right? That would be hilarious. Yeah, this spell is a bit odd because of that almost, right? That doesn't work totally like how you might expect, maybe. The apex, that's the word. Don't you dare. Thought I had my dash still. I had a very salty person who said this game will never be better than Hades. It's like, I think if you're expecting it to be, you're just going to disappoint yourself. Not every game needs to be better than the other to be worth playing. Come on, honey. Can't you just be happy that someone made a decent game? Yeah. I got very salty about the Mio Steam reviews. Because everyone is just like, it's no Hollow Knight, it's no this, it's no that. Don't bother, go play Hollow Knight instead. It's like, you know, sometimes people want to play other games that are, like, good enough. But I guess if they didn't think it was good enough, I should leave it live and let live. The Epiphany. Cast 3 swirling projectiles, and it's triggered on hit. It's not bad, probably, with this. It costs 2 focus, which I do have the space for. I get the vibe that Bond of Anger is not worth it, but I can't actually tell. More projectiles equals more funny. Wait, why does it look like that? Looks different now, interestingly. Triggers on a hit. Do I need to swap you two? I think I do. Wait, now it's just one big one. Oh, wait. Bulge? Wait, that's triggered on hit. This is not. Okay, hold on. So I need to swap. Maybe you and you. Add to burn. Something like this. I don't even know if this works. Guess we'll find out. If I'm watching film and it's not as good as Boss Baby after 10 minutes, I turn it off and watch Boss Baby instead. Some real Boss Baby vibes out here. Oh yeah, you can see the little projectiles. Maybe it's just their way of saying, you know, in a few short terms, that if you're hoping it's gonna be like the next Hades, it's not. And maybe I should let them have their fun? Ooh, 20% chance to apply burn. Fun in a video game. Do 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 do. Cast the spawns randomly within a 120 cone. It's kind of. It sounds actually kind of good with this. With this, to me. I'm out of space though. I'm trying a lot of different things. It just looks like so much, doesn't it? I think I've decided I don't really like the arcs. What did I drop? Size over lifetime? Yeah, that I think we can agree is bad for our build. No fun allowed?
The strongest shadows were always the deepest rooted.
Yeah. It could be I care like a bit too much about like how. Wow, that was so good. That's the fastest I killed that thing, I'm pretty sure. Dash deals 30 damage, multiplied by bonus movement speed. Let's go. I probably care too much about like the reputation of an indie game that I thought was okay. Should I even give leniency to a game just because of that factor that it's like a small dev team? Maybe it's cheaper in price. Well, I think you definitely factor in price, right? If the game's cheaper, you should probably skew your expectations, right? I think I like most of these. When dying, foes transfer all the sand. Oh, that's actually solid. I'll take that. Thought it meant when I died. Remember Inkbound? I don't think the reviews are that bad. Well, at the start, at some point it was, I think. First, people complained that there was a cash shop for cosmetics. They removed that and increased the price of the game. They complained about that too. And then they shut down production of the game because, yeah. I don't think, unfortunately, I really love that game, and I do think it's like a, I don't even know if you can call it a hidden gem. Maybe it's too big for that, but in my mind, it's a bit of a hiddo gemmo. Boom, bum, 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 bum. All right, ready to spill your pill, lady. And pound, 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 pound. Continue pounding. So much pound. Okay. I mean, price is fair, but maybe it shouldn't matter if it's a team of one or a team of 20, right? Or a team of 200. A good game is a good game. And a bad game is a bad game, right? Wow. I find myself considering it from time to time, though. Though? I don't know if these additional projectiles matter. What do you think? Got her.
It will soon be over.
Do. I'm not certain these epiphanies are doing much. Randomly around the point of origin. Spawn count +2. What else we got here? Kind of like the loose cannon thing. Critical chance on foes with chill. Probably not. I don't know if I like anything here that much. I like the burn and the durage. I like the chill edition. This is critical chance on foes with chill. I think it might be more fun to throw this in here. Now we can put something else in here, right? I guess a critical chance. Had to burn. This is kind of interesting because I don't know. I'm going to put the bond back now maybe, which might make the epiphany worthwhile. The fact that firewalking is here, though, does that make things weird? Considering the position? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. How do I always end up talking about Steam Egg reviews? Every time. Alright, so now that bond, I can imagine, is looking a little bit better. Ooh, got him. My job. I used to have to look for games pretty hard back in the day. But now, like, there's so many people that find the good games and just recommend them that it's borderline unnecessary. I mean, I still have to try them for myself, but... There's also like 1,000 devs trying to push their own game out there. That's harder to sift through for sure. Found the bonds not to work as they describe. They just link the above projectiles to themselves. They don't interact with the below ones. The bonds don't seem amazing usually. I'm seeing them pull off here, but I don't know if it's meaningful. Aw. Never gonna recommend a game again then? Please, chat, I need it. The burn's hitting so hard there. I wonder why. Nile or Aqua? I have so many of these. I guess I'm gonna take that. Not gonna get another Jack Banger. I haven't done free games from Steam in forever. I think we only did it literally twice. And that was probably 6 years ago now. For both of those times. Ah-ya. Oh my god, the spearman. What a load of horse hockey. Spear boys, please. Can't see much here. I lost most of the shield I had gathered, unfortunately. No, push it into the storm, honey. Woo, baby. Oh, fucking the traps. You can level up loose cannon or level up huge void. Loose cannon seems funnier to me. I have 2 rerolls. Definitely don't want to use those. Can we agree that loose cannon seems funnier? And it increases the maximum possible spawn count, so it probably was not as good of an upgrade as the other one. Damn. Oh well. Some eyeballs. Let's go. Ding. A rare memory. Yeah, if you haven't played Eekbound, it is such a good roguelike. I made a handful of videos, but I think the determination, it's a tough watch if you're not very familiar with the game. I am using frenetic energy, right? I am, okay. Alright, let's upgrade this bitch. There you go. Reduces the cone, increases the spawn count. Now that's an upgrade. Now that's an upgrade. What are some other small time roguelikes? Or maybe just any game, chat, you think deserve more attention? It's time to shout out our hidden gems. I know Erudite's going to mention Astral Ascent. Am I using any Lux? I'm using one, which is Speed Strike. So I don't think I rolled this because I don't think we care that much. Flash of Swords is on spawn, which is pretty solid. I wonder if that's better than spiraling rage. Want to see what it looks like? The swords look cooler. Number one. They probably hit enemies more easily, too. So this is a 20% damage, 5% crit chance, 4-bit movement. This is 45% damage, but might not hit as much. Might use the swords instead, or at least we'll try it. We have a shop with 137 bucks. If we go left, what do we get? So don't play a lot of roguelikes? Wait, really? Invisible Ink? Is that not popular? I assumed it was. Even I've heard of it. Duh. I got stuck. I got more cash to potentially go to shop with. 33.45. You go top, it's a sort of a recycled thing. We'll just go this way. Visible ink, but we knew that. Foaming 60. Don't think so. No. No. Journey soul bleeds equal to 50% of the damage received. Too late. Agony damage. That sounds good. And we can roll this shop. That's a small halo that increases crit chance by 20%. We can level up Show of Courage, which I believe I'm using, so. Reach memory in my inventory. That one would be pretty good too, but it's not fun. Okay, so let's level this biz. All it does is add one more burn. Oh, that's a terrible level. And it's even an epic. Come on, that's not fair. Can I have this back? That's not very fair. Cast speed is up. Okay, not money. We'll go this way. Oh, God. I hate the armored spear boys. They're the worst. Kill this guy. Step one. It does kind of feel like our windy spell is doing most of the work here at a glance. If I just hold down that button and dash on occasion, I don't need to even worry about the lightning storm, right? It's looking pretty sexy. Oh, God. Until the spearmen come. Until the spearmen come. Oh, my God. I got rid of all my armor. They're so fast. I knew he was going to hit me. Ah, yeah. Why there's got to be so many dudes, baby? The thing is, I should probably put chill on it if I want to just use it, right? Would definitely help. Ugh. Probably gonna roll this to see if we can level something here, like the fire walking or whatever it is. Destructive path. Fire walking, I already have a level 1. Bond of anger. Bond of anger. I'll roll it. Destructive path is in. Yeah, I'll just level it up. It's fine, right? Applies 2 burn now. 2 furious. Is there a way to get chill on here? What would I lose? More than I'd like. Fire walk with me. Oh, God. Holy shit. Phase 2, go. You playing? Okay, stay right there. No, I said stay. Oh, golly. What did I just say? Get it? Okay. Trying to do the good cast is probably not necessary here. Freeze duration plus 50%. Duration go down, speed goes up. What would speed even do for this one, I wonder? Probably not enough. Roll, see if we get a level. We do. Speed strike. Level 3. More crit chance, more cast speed. Let's go.
This one would light my way.
Pick that back up, I guess.
It was up to me to carve my own path.
Still gonna go greedy here. But I have been hit a lot. It's interesting to see a subset of gamers get upset when a game gets a sequel instead of the devs infinitely supporting the original game. There's no doubt instances where I'm sure a developer broke a promise or something like that. But yeah. Hello? Cat? Weird.
There were corners of the world where shadows had taken hold.
Okay, I'm gonna do this because I actually knocked it back a bit. Starting to lag the game here. Whoa, buddy. Kind of saying that we now expect a game to just be like Stardew Valley and continuously get updates. I think I remember reading this very often around Darkest Dungeon 2 when it came out. That probably had more to do with the fact that a lot of people who loved the first game, or a not so small amount of people that liked the first game, just didn't like the setup for the second game. Felt it was too different. Okay. No more rolls. When hitting a foe with 10 plus burn, cast a fire meteor that deals 30% damage and applies 1 burn. It is funny sounding. I don't think I'm going to use it though. Am I? Could it be good? A bit hard to say. Well, it can't be better than Huge Void already. I like the swords, but I can't tell if the swords are good. Leave that on the ground. Not sure. I could use this heal, but I'm gonna try to do this instead. 5,500 hours in Revolution Idol to get 100%. 2 updates later to back down to 63%. You can stop anytime you want, right, Cool Hand? Do a short cast here. I wish I didn't knock foes back. Oh my god. Stupid crap. Get it! Yes! Don't you dare get me, Spearman. It vexes you so. Any other games y'all have spitefully 100%ed, even though you didn't like? You kind of hated it by the end in a sense, or I don't know. Felt like it wasn't worth it? I'm gonna go Aqua. What the hell no? Hades? Oh, you didn't enjoy getting to 100%? Some of those achieves were a bit hard. I forget. There was the keepsake one. Most people didn't like that. I don't remember him super well at this point. Alright, I'm going to let one spell handle 1/2. And I handle the other half over here. Alright, just these guys now. Should be pretty easy. Okay. Dragon Age Inquisition. You can just take Frozen to death here. I am using it. Pretty sure. No? Didn't it just mention I had to level up? Am I crazy? Hello? Oh, it put it on the ground annoyingly. It automatically puts, I think, the thing in the rightmost on the ground. 35% crit chance on enemies that have chill. Should I assume that this bond isn't that good? Let's swap that. Bond of anger. Pick that back up now. You've enjoyed every game 100%, which is basically Hades 1, 2, and Gunfire Reborn. Expedition 33 and Blueprints were easy enough to get 100%. Those are the only two that you've 100%ed. Yeah, Blueprints wasn't too bad, but it wasn't too easy either, right? Stop playing when you stop having fun. Definitely the way to go, right? That's why it's hard for me to have sympathy for people that are like, this game is bad because the achievements to get to 100% are too difficult or too annoying. It's like they just don't do it. Maybe I have the wrong outlook. I don't know. You don't have to. But we don't have to.
Of course.
Playing lots of Battlemon Showdown. Arrgh. TF2 first came out, you had all the achievements, and they kept adding stuff. I don't think that's gonna hit. Is it hitting? Not sure. Okay, bird. Oh, I thought I was behind you, but I guess it doesn't count. Whatever. Bird! You got me, I think. Holy shit, who cares? Melt that bird! Melt, 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 melt. Bad bird. Come back. Don't you dare do the move. Okay, nice. Quickest boss kill. Quickest boss kill, please. Come on. Go in. Get the kill. No, don't do it. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. You piece of shit, bird. What are you doing? Little cast. Come on, Birdman. Don't you dare. Okay, you didn't. Here, have that, and I'll be over here while you die. Ah! There we go. All right, that worked out. I think it was potentially my highest damage build yet, but it was close still. It was a bit close. I'm telling you, that burn is too good. They both did pretty good damage by the end of it. It was kind of split, but it kind of works out because you just drop the storm and then you start casting the other spells, so it works out. It works out. Let's go. We need difficulty, don't we?